Hello guys, and welcome to, I guess, a bit of a special episode of my case clicker campaign. Why is it special? It is special because in this video I am going to be clicking, tapping, and clicking, and not opening anything. And that is because we need money. We need money, and we need bucks, and we need funds, and we need dollars, and we need whatever you want to call it. And there's only really one way for me to get it in this campaign here, and that is by tapping. So I'm going to take advantage of the 10x multiplier, and I don't know how long this is going to take. I'm going to go a bit all in, probably go for half an hour or something, just tapping the best I can with some background music running in the background. So if you want to have a look at some tapping, then that is really what is going on in this video here, because we really need to do it. And I feel this is one of those things that just really have to be done. I can see I shouldn't be tapping with two hands here on my daughter's iPad, because I risk running out of the game. But at the same time, I want to keep practicing with my left hand. I normally tap just with my index and middle finger on my right hand, but I want to improve my tapping speed, hoping to be able to do better than what I'm doing now. So I am also tapping with my left hand. So it's a work in progress kind of thing. I did talk a bit in one of the last episodes about wanting to test out if I am faster at tapping 10,000 now than I was when I made my first video, where I just did it to like show how I earn it and how much time it takes. But it wasn't really a high-speed thing I did there. It was just really doing it. But I mean, we don't have the same kind of income options with the upgrades we have in this game at this time. We're running 0.0383 here, and I have 0.04 something on my iPad. So it's like we're earning a lot less per tap here. But it doesn't really change the fact that we need money, so I am going to be going a bit all in on it. And that is because I've been looking so much forward to opening the Gods and Monsters collection, the Cobblestone collection. And unlike the cases we have done before, we are unable to search for these things to get them for free. There is only one way to do it, and that is to buy them. And yeah, I mean, like 60 bucks per item, so it is crazy expensive. And because I'm doing this without contracting, I don't want to do this by contracting. I don't want to do this by jackpotting. I want to unbox the factory new Dragon Lore, and I want to unbox the factory new Medusa. So I mean, 10 cases is 600, 100 cases is 6,000. And I almost had to do 1,000 cases on my iPhone before I got my first Medusa. So that is $60,000, or count funds, or whatever you want to call it. So doing it this way, the vanilla way, as I like to call it, means account balance is needed like crazy. You don't get anywhere close to interesting with a few thousand. Of course, if you have crazy luck, it's all good all the time. It's just not good enough for me. I don't want to base this on crazy luck. What I've said about this series is that it is the path from starting the game, having nothing, to the end game where we have all the crazy good items. And I wanted this to be something that could be replicated, that you guys should be able to do if you do the same as what I do, so that you should be able to have the same items as I have. I know that what I'm doing in this video, grinding all this money in one go, is that is not something you are very likely to do. I do recommend, catch a movie and start tapping once you have the appropriate upgrade, so you get enough money, and of course you need your 10x multiplier. But if that's just too boring for you, and you're more like the one package at a time kind of player, that is super cool. But doing it this way for me, raking in a lot of money in this one video, means that the next episodes I make, I can hopefully make them more enjoyable by just focusing on the case openings and not as much on let's tap for 20 minutes every episode or 10 minutes or whatever it is, and then we can start looking at opening things. So this is me doing, I guess, what I do the best, which is tapping. I'm not saying that I'm better than others, I'm just saying that I like tapping and it has to be done, and I don't mind doing it. I like that part of the game. So I'm doing that now so that we can have even more enjoyable episodes in the days to come, in the weeks to come. I'm not sure how long the funds we get in this episode is going to last. Obviously, opening 100 packages does not take long, especially not with the new speed up things, and that is 6,000. So I mean, doing 100 in an episode is like a breeze with the new speed, and I guess that's really what I like doing. Of course, I mean, if we get the goodies right away, we won't need that much money. But I'm thinking, even though I don't have as good a coin income here per tap as I have on my iPhone, I want to do at least 10,000. I was thinking perhaps, like, I don't know, 15 or 30,000. Yeah, we'll see how things go really as we progress. It's also a finger thing, of course. And then perhaps you're sitting there, you're thinking like, this is a silly video, you're not really doing anything except just tapping. No, I'm not. I'm doing exactly that. But tapping is a great deal of this game. It is a huge part of this clicking game if you don't play it by using some of the many different options there are to bend the rules. So it kind of has to be done. And if you want to do the clicking, and perhaps it's just cooler to not really do it alone. I mean, it kind of makes it more fun to me. Right now I have my daughter's iPad in front of me, but I also have two screens. Well, I have one screen, but I have Reflector 2 showing the iPad as well, where I can see the clicking, and then I have an expert broadcaster as well. And just, you know, having that to look at really makes it a bit more enjoyable. And then some music in the ears, and it's suddenly good times. It's casual chilling instead of being a major bomb on thing to do. But yeah, that's just me. I kind of relax when I'm tapping like this. And I guess it's easy to say when you've only been raking in $700 and you're thinking about doing 10, 20 times as much. But yeah, it is very doable, and it's really just about putting your time into it. And yeah, like I always say, take advantage of the multiplier instead of like if I end now and I go open 10 packages, it's like a major waste because I'm almost halfway to the multiplier max, and once I tap there I will be getting twice as much money per tap as I am right now. So even though the combo is building up kind of slowly here, I feel like I'm missing a combo upgrade or something, because I do feel that normally my combo goes up higher, faster when I'm tapping on the iPhone. So I don't know if we're actually missing a combo upgrade or not. It could also just be because doing all the jackpots I have been doing lately, I haven't been tapping as much for a long time. Normally I tapped in some degree of funds like on a daily basis, just watching a movie or watching a series with my wife, and I was just tapping while doing it, you know, chilling out or sitting in the bus, stuff like that. So just raking in those 10,000 over and over and over, really. So I never really missed out on having money on my iPhone, which is why, even though I did a lot of holosticker farming yesterday. I spent like 30,000 on that, and I'm still at 200,000. But I've been doing so many jackpots and getting so much profit from that, and selling things from cases, so I haven't really had a need to tap for a very long time. It's like once you get to the end game thing, unless you accidentally lose your items in the jackpot, you're not going to be restarting. You're not going to be starting over. Like once we have our Medusa, we don't need to get it again, unless we, for some unknown reason, decide to put it into the jackpot, which is silly. If you have one of the best items in the game, then why bet it away? So that is why we're going for the high-end stuff first, because once we have that, we're in a good shape, and the rest is really just fooling around with completing collections and stuff like that. So yeah, so I don't know how much time I've been tapping now, but I can actually start to feel it in my fingers, and that is, like I've said, because I don't go on this long click streaks that often. Could also be because it's 2:30 a.m. and I have been doing Civ Minor and Beat Bop and Case Clicker today, so it could also just be me being tired, but yeah, it's nice to feel that there is more than room for improvement in regards to being able to keep going with my starting speed. So I know now that once I want to do my try to break my time needed for 10,000 bucks kind of time, I definitely need to be in a better clicking shape than I am right now, because things are not moving fast enough. But I keep looking at that combo and I'm like, that's just silly. Why isn't it higher? It should be higher now. It feels very slow. And yeah, have to have a sip of coffee every once in a while. I think it took me a good 17 minutes, 16, 17 minutes to reach the 10x multiplier in the original video I made. So I have no idea. I should have put in a timer. I have no idea how long I've been going. I mean, this could have been 20 minutes already. It could have been 10. I'm completely blank, really. So even though I'm sitting here complaining, it has more to do with my fingers starting to feel that they are getting used than anything else. That is the only thing I'm basing it off. But I'm very curious about looking at it once I'm done with the video and checking out how much time did it actually take me. Is this as slow as I'm feeling, or is it actually a decent speed considering the low income per tap I have? Is the combo working faster forward than I really felt it was? That's really easier to see afterwards, I guess. But I can see my left hand is doing very, very little work. So lucky number 7 there. So we are closing in on having done 1600. And yeah, that's just nothing. It's silly how little it is in terms of doing gods and monsters and cobblestone cases or challenges, capsules. I mean, it feels like so much when you need it in order to go to the global elite. It's like, whoa, I need 1250 and I need to open these cases, and it's just crazy. But then once you're here and the only thing you have left is, not the only thing you have left, but what you have left to do is the crazy expensive stuff, then you need to rake in money. And I think this is a very good example of why I am normally grinding the Bravo cases by tapping instead of paying 30 bucks each. Because even though money comes in pretty fast, I mean, you look at the account balance and it's like, okay, now I got enough for another case, now I got enough for another case. It's not going like crazy slow, but opening 1500 sorry guys, yeah, getting a bit of a dry throat, meaning that I talk too much, but yeah, it's like, I know nobody's ever going to probably be listening to this in a video where I'm just tapping like crazy for some way too long kind of time, but in case somebody is out there just like me that would actually be watching this, I guess it's better with talking than with just the music. And I'm not going to be making like a high-speed video of this. I don't want to do high-speed videos of the campaigns. They're just gonna go in there kind of like whatever state they're in thing. So 2000, oh goody. And the only thing I can think about is, wow, 6000 is far away. I'm getting cramps in my pinky, my little finger on my left hand, to the point where I can't really tap anymore. I guess that tells me that my right hand is in a much better shape than my left hand. I'm moving in on the 10x combos. I'm just giving my left hand a break now while I tap with the right, because I do want to continue practicing with it, but there's no reason for pain and suffering, right? So in a moment I'm just going to be swapping around again, so that right now my right hand is doing the job. Then I'll give my left hand the time to like take the lead, and then I'll go two hands again, unless of course my fingers are just really complaining too much. I mean, if I end this at like 3000, then I just ended at 3000, and then we still have enough for 50 cases. It just means that I'm going to have to make more episodes like this, and I don't mind that. I guess I kind of see it a little bit as like a service to you guys, that we don't need to be making too many videos with tapping in it. So I would like to do at least the 10,000. But yeah, like I said, late at night is what it is here in Denmark. So more coffee. Cheers, guys. So how fast can I tap with my left hand here as I really try? If it goes solo, I can control it much better. It's not right hand speed, but it's okay, right? I think so anyway. So let's try to just trailblaze a little bit here. We have our 10x combo. This is where the healing begins. This is where you actually need to spend your tapping power, or whatever I should say, because now we're raking in the goodies. This is where you need to not give up. Almost getting 40 cents per tap. So tapping once with each of these 4 fingers, that's like $1.50, right? So considering the speed that I'm doing it at, it's this is where you want to keep going. And of course this is where, if you had like 10 cents more per tap, it would make a huge difference. Just having the 10x multiplier, making sure you rake in a lot of money while you have it, that is the important thing. I don't know how much. I would really feel bad if I end this before 6,000. But I mean, when we go like this is really where I should have like taken the platinum coin and what are they called? The critical tap upgrades, right? Because they really help when you're going on a long click streak. But I kind of recommended you guys don't buy them, because I don't think a lot of you are going to be tapping like this. You're probably gonna be doing more like on a case-by-case basis, and then it's a complete waste of money, of time, of everything really. So that was the first 50. I like measuring things in what I'm going for. So this is 50 gods and monsters packages I have earned now. Almost 54. Gives me a good idea about, do I really want to quit now? Will I be happy when I open my 54, knowing that I already reached the point where I need to where I need to go back and do this again? So in regards to that, 50 cases is nothing, or 50 packages really. 100 is better. On my back. If I do 100, it would still mean that I would have to do like every other episode would be like this, tapping for money, because it is so much faster still than doing it. I was about to say something interesting. I felt that way anyway. Yeah, it's about taking advantage of the 10x multiplier. So I would really like to go, like I said, 30, but that's not gonna happen because it's like way late at night. But going 12 for me is so much more interesting than going 6, because then I could like make 2 episodes opening, then do some tapping again, perhaps where I'm a bit more fresh. Perhaps I can even tap for a bit longer, or perhaps even do it faster, I don't know. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes, really. If I hit 6,000, then I can at least translate this into one other episode where I am, what's the word? Doing 100, a decent opening, and I think it's pretty cool. It's not cool doing like, hey, look at me, I'm doing 20. Like, who cares? 20 is nothing. Not if you need to do 1,000 anyway. So. But we are almost at 4,000 now, meaning that if the aim is going to 12, then we are almost 1/3 of the way. And that is a nice thought. I like splitting things up in batches that make it seem as if I've done a good chunk. Of course, if we're doing 6,000, then we have 2/3, which is even better, but it really doesn't, I don't like the thought about that. I'd like going on the other side of 10k, really. I'm a bit surprised that I'm able to go with my left hand for this long now, because I got like crazy cramps in my pinky, but now it's like, well, I'm in a good shape. I don't care. Perhaps I was just stretching it a bit too much. I can also see it's not like I'm getting massive effect from using the left hand. I can feel I'm tapping it. I'm spending more power tapping my left than I am with my right, and I'm getting little to no effect from it whatsoever, but yeah. Perhaps in a few episodes things will be better. At least now I'm giving it a chance to really work for a longer time than just tapping for a few cases, right? So yeah, come on, wherever you are. Yeah, this it's like typical. Now I'm sitting tapping, and I'm like, why didn't I grab an apple or something? It is a decent amount of time to be sitting, and my coffee is running low. But I do have 2 cups in front of me. One is cold. Ew. But I mean, what to do, right? If you want to record it all, because unlike the other stuff we do, if I stop this, I lose the combo, and if I lose the combo, it's like really with little purpose to continue. It's really just a waste then, right? So I kind of need to sit pat and just go with the flow. So now I got the finger thingy again with my left hand, meaning that the right hand gets a time to small turn to shine a little on its own here. That's okay. So yeah, I'm not even sure if the music is if you guys can even hear the music. Perhaps you muted it all because you really hate this kind of music. Obviously I don't really know. I'm just putting in stuff from the free no copyright sound library of music, because that is a lot of you guys got really tired of the YouTube music, and so did I, kinda. So now we're doing this for a change. Cheers, guys. It's like I should be fiddling with this, right? But I can't really do it. I need to put my mojo here. And so I will. Oh yes, I will. Oh, so I will. So almost 5,000, which is very cool. I mean, 6,000 is the first like real milestone for me, and it is a milestone because it is not really about hitting it; it is about passing it. I think the challenging thing is not to quit when you hit 6,000, because you're like, okay, I did it. So now I'm here. Let me just call it a day. It's late, and I get 100. It's all good. And that is really the trap I can't afford to fall into. Well, I can, but it's silly because I really want to go further, so that I can record even more. But again, I don't know. Perhaps I will. No, I don't think I will be doing 50k videos or package videos. I really want to do hundreds. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I like doing at least 100. But it really makes me been thinking about doing 1,000 like I did on my iPhone. And I do remember now the amount of time I spent into farming, to clicking, all that money to get the Medusa. I was amazed when I finally got it. I mean, it was a celebration for me, because I put so much effort into getting it, and that was in a crap state. It was not even a good one. And now it's like I get Medusas every day. I just get so many Poseidons from the jackpot system that there is really no achievement in getting it. And that is of course what I don't want to do here. I want to get it the hard way. Because once you get something that you have earned the hard way, it feels really, really cool, I think. But also to like have the statistical path from not having it and then to having it, so we can see how many case openings did it take, when did we get one that was factory new, instead of just, you know, did we get like 17 minimal wares before finally getting the one that was factory new, or how did it play out really? Is I like backtracking that stuff. I think it's super cool, but I know I'm major geeky like that, but yeah, can't really change how we are now, can we? So come on, let us hit the first milestone and just keep tapping so we move on, because a lot in me is just screaming to end it there, because it is late, and I do want to get up and have a weekend time with the kids. I mean, I'm having the flu, I have all these excuses for why I should stop tapping now and just go to bed. I need to resist the temptation. Or do I? Yeah, that is what we will... Oh, you guys already know, I don't know it yet. What kind of spine I have, I guess is what it comes down to, right? So, come on. Come on, come on, wherever you are. 5-9, almost there. If I have a jello spine or not. And I really just want to call it the quits. But because I just said that I might have a jello spine, I kind of psyched myself through it now. Now I know I'm not gonna be stopping, because I kind of said that thing. So now I need to not be the guy with the jello spine. Yeah, that was really all it took for me to no longer wonder if I'm stopping at 6,000. I could stop at 6,666, but I'm not gonna. Oh, now my left hand is doing the crampy thing again. I mean, it's only the pinky that I'm not even using for tapping, but it really I feel it enough in the rest of the hand for it to be super annoying. So I do need to do the break thing with that hand. So that is food for thought, really. I was not expecting that. I was really not expecting that. So come on, Tapmatic, give it your best. Time to rake in some money. Really like to go 12, so that I have enough for 2 nice unboxings. I mean, I really just going 10 is cool. Such a nice amount to have, really, right? I think so anyway. It could also be like a real tease, and instead of uploading another episode where I do the unboxing, the opening, just do 2 episodes of tapping, so that I get it, so that I can chill out more in the non-weekends and just open the packages. But yeah. Come on. 6,600. So 110. 100 and almost 11. 111.1. Yay! Okay. Just keep tapping. Tap power for the win. Yeah, it's going okay. It's going okay. So almost 1,000 passed. And considering how much time it took to get the first 1,000, that's the silly part of this, really, and that's what you need to remember when you're tapping. And you're like, I don't want to do this anymore. But like, wow, I just raked in 100. Raking in 100 when you have no combo is crazy. It takes so long, and now I just did it like blinking. That's good times, I think. That's like really good times. So almost at plus 1,000, just like that. So that was lucky number 7. This isn't, I mean, I can't speak English anymore because it's so late, but I can tap. The further I go, the longer I want to go. That's like, perhaps I should just really, no. What happened? Everything's freezing now. I'm not sure what this is not even how it looks for me. Look, I have this stuff here. I'm clicking on the click. I'm clicking on the click. What's going on? Not sure if you guys can see it. I have light going in there. Clicking on the click. There's nothing. Why is it not going to the click? It just jumped here. I was nowhere close to the menu, and now I can't go back to the clicking. I've never tried this before. I don't know what to say, guys. I guess, thank you very much for watching. This is the most bummer thing I've done in Case Clicker. The game freezing while I'm tapping. I mean, it jumps into this. For some reason, I select an item. I may even have like sold an item. I don't even know what went on there. Of course, it's about me. Somehow I must have tapped something wrong so that we went into the equipment, I know that. But why can't I get back from it now? Silly pants. But I guess now I know where my click streak ended. It ended at 7,098.69. So that's like 5,000 short. Meaning that I'm probably gonna make another clicking video. I'm not happy about this. I want to be able to go at least a few episodes in a row where I can open packages. Yeah, this was a clicking episode, and the next one is gonna be as well, because I really want to do that. I want to get some clicking done so that we can get some opening done instead of just doing the tap one, open one kind of thing. So I'm really sorry about this, and I'm also a little mad really, because this is just time wasted again, and that was really what I wanted to avoid. But as always, thank you guys very much for watching.